What's up, guys? Welcome to Comic Basics. I'm Joel, and today's episode, Green Lantern, The Blackest Night. When Geoff Johns, the architect of some of the greatest Green Lantern stories, set out to create Blackest Night, a part of me believes he had no idea how influential the work would become. Not only did the Blackest Night turn the likes of Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman into lanterns, it also introduced the world to 7 additional Lantern Corps. The story picks up with Barry Allen and Hal Jordan standing inside the walls of a graveyard. The two are there recounting all the heroes they've lost over the years, and that they wish they could return. Simultaneously, Black Hand begins to fulfill the Blackest Night Prophecy by dispersing black power rings throughout the universe. The black power ring is a little different from the other power rings in the sense that it's capable of bringing back life to those who had died. The rings immediately sought out Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, Ronnie Raymond, and many other deceased heroes and villains. 2 new recruits to the Black Corps, Elongated Man and Dibny, set their sights and successfully killed both Hawkman and Hawkgirl, who of course are then added to the Black Lantern Corps. A now alive Martian Manhunter begins to question both Hal and Barry as to why they are still human. Before the two could answer the question, he begins an assault on the city. The scene shifts to the universe, where many members of the various Lantern Corps are watching their fallen brethren rise from the dead. As war rages on, Sinestro rejoins the Sinestro Corps, and Hal Jordan attempts to find a way to end the Blackest Night Prophecy. Just as things look bleak, the Indigo Lanterns show up and transport the 2 heroes to the Hall of Justice. They then explain that the Black Lanterns can be defeated. She then tells them that the darkness has been around for all of eternity, but kept in check by the emotional spectrum. Now, unfortunately, Nekron has begun to rise and push against that which held him back. Before anything else could be said, the Black Lanterns find the heroes and cause them to disperse. Before they could flee, the current girlfriend of Firestorm was left slain. With the hall empty, the Lanterns fulfill the reason they came, to awaken the dead villains that lie beneath. The Indigo Lanterns then assemble the leaders of the other Corps and explain that the only way to achieve victory is to not work apart, but work together. At this juncture of the story, the Black Lanterns have increased their power levels to 100%, and at 100% Nekron, the embodiment of death returns. Upon his arrival, Nekron proceeds to raise all from the dead. The heroes, along with the Lantern groups, unleash a furious attack on their enemy, and just as things look to be swinging in favor of the group, Batman rises from the dead, and with Batman comes a slew of new black rings. These rings, like all before them, search for a new user. These rings, unlike all before them, attach themselves to the once dead but now living. Some of the new Black Lantern recruits include Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow, and Superboy, all characters who had died and returned from the dead. The rings then look to attach themselves to Barry and Hal. Luckily, they are unable to because Barry's super speed allows him to break any sort of connection to the rings. At this moment, Ganthet of the Guardians forces each of the leaders' power rings to duplicate themselves and seek out new members. Lex Luthor becomes an Orange Lantern, Scarecrow joins the Sinestro Corps, Mara becomes a Red Lantern, Barry Allen, well, he joins the Blue Lanterns, the Atom becomes a part of the Indigo Tribe, and Wonder Woman, well, she becomes part of the Star Sapphire Corps. As the 7 Lantern groups arrive to battle Black Hand and Atrocitus get into a heated exchange. During the exchange, Black Hand forces his hand into the chest of Atrocitus and immediately questions where his heart is. You'll remember, he doesn't need one because he's being powered by the Red Ring. Hal Jordan responds by telling him that Atrocitus does not need a heart as he's powered by the Red Ring. Scarecrow then plunges his pitchfork into Black Hand, and just as victory seems all but certain, Lex Luthor pushes him out of the way. He does so because not only does he want the glory the moment brings, but he feels that he should possess all the rings. Remember, he is an Orange Lantern. As panic and mayhem break out, the Lanterns begin to attack one another. Sensing his victory within reach, Nekron kills one of the Guardians and beckons a creature simply known as Trespasser. In actuality, the Trespasser is a powerful being known as Entity, and Entity unleashes a white light that doubles over each hero in a world of pain. Thinking that this instance is similar to that of the parallax that Hal Jordan possessed, Sinestro flies into the creature and commands that it bestows him with power. The creature grants the wish and Sinestro becomes a White Lantern. Now near invincible, Sinestro stops the other lanterns from attacking and he himself makes attack against Necron. Unfortunately, even the White Lantern Sinestro was incapable of stopping Necron. Hal explains to Necron that although he wanted to wipe out life itself and replace it with death, everybody involved each chose life over death. The entity seeing and hearing this takes it upon himself to give each person affected by the Black Power Ring the power of the White Lantern. Most importantly, the entity revived William Hand or the connection that Necron had to the living world, thus severing his connection. Without any sort of connection to the living world and the heroes choosing life over death, Necron is defeated and the Blackest Night Prophecy brought to an end. And I'm going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on. You may or may not believe me, but both really do help this channel grow. If you have any other videos or other suggestions of stories that you'd like us to cover, leave them in the comments and I'd like to do them for you. Look, I know there's millions of YouTube channels out there, and for you to take 5 minutes to check out mine means the world to me. I hope you come back, and until then, I'll catch you next time.